Welcome friends, the notification is out for Store Officer DRDO exam. The exam will be conducted by the UPSC. The last date is 3rd of March 2022. There are 11 vacancies. So this is a Group B gazetted ministerial job with DRDO, which comes under Ministry of Defence. So what we'll do today, we'll discuss these points, which are who all are eligible for this exam, what is the exam pattern, how many questions, what is the weightage and everything. Number 3, what you should be studying for this exam, what is the syllabus. Number 4, how you can apply. And number 5, what is plan of Human Peritus for Store Officer exam of DRDO. So before I get started, let me introduce ourselves. So I am from Human Peritus, and friends, Human Peritus is uniquely positioned. We are uniquely positioned to assist you for this exam. So why we are saying so? Because on the one hand, we have expertise in different recruitment exams of UPSC, like ALC, EPFO, ESICDD, Admin Officer, etc. In fact, in 2017 exam of ALC, every fifth person who was selected from all over India, he or she was a Human Peritus student. So on the one hand, we have expertise in these different recruitment exams. On the other hand, we are very well known market leaders for different management subjects, like your management, commerce, labor laws and HR. So why do we need them for this exam? Why do we need this expertise? Because you have got in your syllabus material management. For that you need understanding of topics like inventory management, procurement, then your MRP, MPS, Kanban and so on. So you need entire understanding of production and operations management. Then you also need to understand GFR. So because we have got expertise in these two different areas, so this creates a unique synergy with which we should be able to assist you for Store Officer exam of UPSC. So before I start, if there is anything which you want to ask us, which you want to discuss with us, you are welcome. So we have given a link below in the description. So that link will connect you out with our team directly via WhatsApp. Click on that, get connected, and feel free to discuss or ask anything. Let's get started with the first point, which is what is eligibility for this paper. So guys, number 1, what is the age limit? So upper age limit is 30 years. So 30 years by when? You should not cross 30 years as on 3rd of March 2022. So this will decide your eligibility in terms of age. There is also some relaxation for a couple of categories. If you are ex-serviceman, or if you comes with person with disability and so on, so you guys can go and look at the notification. For everyone else, upper age limit is 30 years when? As on 3rd of March 2022. Let us look at essential qualification now. Essential means it's a must to have. So there are two parts to it. One is academic qualification and second part is your qualification of work ex. So what is academic qualification? You should be a graduate. You should have a graduation degree. It does not matter what has been your subject of graduation, engineering, BA, BCom, anything which you have done, that is fine. It also doesn't matter that how many marks you score. If you have a degree, graduation degree, you are good to go. Coming to second part, which is also required for this exam, and second part is that you should have 3 years of experience in government, semi-government or a private organization. So guys, it means what? It means these 3 years of experience you have anywhere. There are many UPSC recruitment exams where only government and PSU people are eligible. But for this, even if you are working in a private sector with 3 years of experience, yes, you are eligible and you should apply. Now, your experience should be in a related area. So which are those areas? Purchases, maintenance of technical store and accounts. So it's a very specific keyword, but I'll tell you broadly. I mean, if you have experience in any of these keywords, then you should apply. So if you have experience in procurement management or bid process management, if you have experience in store management, if you have experience in maybe accounting, if you have experience in maintenance management, if you have experience in inventory management and planning, if you have experience in material management. So guys, if you have experience in any of these keywords or related areas, you should definitely apply. Now, you should have 3 years of experience by when? By when you should complete 3 years of experience? You should complete 3 years by 3rd of March 2022. So this is your cutoff date. Another thing, so the notification also says that even if you have less than 3 years of experience, mind it guys, the notification says even if you have less than 3 years of experience, but you are really good, or second case might be that you don't have experience directly in these areas, but some of related areas, still you can also apply, and UPSC has this discretion of relaxing the essential qualification. अगर आप 3 साल से कम आपका मान लो 2 साल है, 2.5 years है, but you are really good, you put up a good score in written, you do well in interview, still UPSC will consider you. Similarly, if you have experience not directly in these keywords but somewhat related keywords, but you are really good, you put up a good score, you do well in interview, still UPSC will consider you. So UPSC writes very clearly in the notification that UPSC has this discretion of relaxing the essential qualification. So you guys should, if you fall in any of these categories, you guys should fill up the form and take your chances for this gazetted Group B officer job with Government of India. Coming to next part. Next part is what? Next part is what is exam pattern? What has been happening in previous exam? Okay. So guys, this exam of DRDO Store Officer, this exam was conducted previously in January 2018, and before that it was conducted in June 2016. Okay, so forms were filled for this exam in Feb 2017, and for this exam the forms were filled in for this one the forms were filled in March 2017, and then exam was conducted in January 2018. So after a period of around 9 months, rather 10 months, and 2016 exam forms were filled in Feb 2016, and exam was conducted in June 2016. So which was after 4 months. Okay, so they should give you some idea of expected gap between your written exam and your date of last date of application. And we'll do another video on expected exam. So these are the 2 exams which have been conducted for Store Officer of DRDO. Of course, these 2 papers will give you a lot of interesting insights on what we should be doing. But there is another exam which you should consider, and which is Store Officer exam only, but not for DRDO. It was conducted for GSI, Geological Survey of India, and this was conducted in 2018. In fact, it was conducted in September 2018, and the forms were filled when the last date was in March 2018. So guys, this is another paper which has been conducted in previous years. We should also consider this while we are analyzing and looking at pattern and everything. For all these three papers, 1, 2, 3, for all three, the syllabus is exactly same word by word, exam pattern is same, difficulty level is same, the negative marking, everything is same. So whatever you do, whatever analysis you do, whatever you want to figure out, do consider all these three papers which are publicly available on the UPSC website. So what do we understand from these papers from exam point of view? By the way, what we have done, we have analyzed every question of these papers detailed in a detailed way, and based on this analysis only we are creating these 4 or 5 videos for you, which will tell you everything like weightage of topics, what is the syllabus, within syllabus what you should be studying and what you can exclude, what is expected exam date and everything. So there are a lot of analysis which we have done. Let's come back to exam pattern. So exam which was conducted in 2018 for DRDO Store Officer. So guys, what happened in that paper? There were 6 vacancies and 682 people appeared. So number who applied must be more than 2,000-3,000. So 682 finally appeared. Okay, and again it was computer based paper only. The weightage of written and interview was 75 to 25. So 300 marks were for written, 25 marks were for 100 marks were for the interview, total 400, which puts up a weightage of 75 into 25. So 300 marks of written means 120 questions of 2.5 marks each and 1/3 negative mark. So in this paper the cutoff was 135 marks out of 300 for the written exam. So everyone who scored above 135 out of 300, he got a call for interview. So what does this mean? 135 out of 300 means that everyone who did 54 correct out of 120, he or she got a call for interview in 2018 exam. Similarly, in 2018 exam only, which was done for GSI Store Officer. So there were 4 vacancies. Approximately 1600 appeared. So number of people who applied was more than 5,000, in fact 5,300 to be precise. Cutoff was, the pattern was same, 75-25, CBRT only. The weightage was 75 to 25, written an interview. That time cutoff was 182 marks out of 300. So it means what? That somebody who did 73 correct out of 120, he or she got a call for interview. Similarly, 2016 exam, so I am not going into that because there is not much to learn. In terms of weightage and everything was slightly different. That point of time, the weightage was 50-50, which has been changed by UPSC now. Now every recruitment exam of UPSC has weightage of 75 to 25 for written and interview. 2016 there were 12 vacancies. Okay. So now let us come back to what will happen in your case. So guys, in your case, what will happen? You will have 120 questions of 300 marks. The weightage of, there will be 1/3 negative marking. Okay. The weightage of written and interview will be 75 to 25. It means 300 marks for written and 100 marks for interview. This will decide your overall cutoff. Okay. Now, guys, you would have other questions also, like what is expected cutoff, what is expected exam date, then how to prepare for the exam, then what is weightage of different topics, then what is the syllabus. So on each of these areas, we are going to publish separate videos which will be available on our YouTube channel. Please go and look at that. Next comes how to apply. So there are two steps of applying. Number one, go to UPSC website, go to recruitment advertisement 03 of 2022. In this you will find a PDF file. So go through that PDF file, that will give you overall idea about everything. Then there is step number 2. Again, go to UPSC website and let me show you. So once you are on the UPSC website, go to recruitment section, go to online recruitment application, click on this, another page will open up and you can see second option, Store Officer, and you can see it over here, apply now. Click on this and fill up this form, and this is how you will apply online. Let us look at the syllabus now. So this is the syllabus, which includes English, material management, which is nothing but a part of production management only, GFR, general mental ability and reasoning, which is your maths up to class 10th and logical reasoning. Then current events, which also includes current events from international sphere, and finally Indian Union. So these are the 6 keywords of the syllabus. We are going to do another video in which we'll tell you in detail what you have to study under each of these topics. Of course, if you are enrolled with Human Peritus, then you need not go through this detailed analysis. In that case, you have to just go through whatever we'll ask you to do. Otherwise, if you are preparing on your own, or if you want to understand how we are doing it, then you should go through all those videos. Otherwise, do whatever we ask you to do, study whatever we ask you to study, and you'll be okay. Yeah.
The preparation plan is composed of 4 components. Component number 1. First, we'll be sending you printed booklets via courier. You will be able to cover the entire syllabus very fast with these concise booklets. With these booklets, you need not run after multiple sources. They will provide you most comprehensive coverage of the syllabus. And yes, current affairs is also included. It is our responsibility to provide current affairs till exam date. Component number 2. Our subject matter experts will teach you in online live classes. Please note that these are not just recorded videos but live online classes which you attend just like a physical class. You can talk to the teacher, ask your doubts. We understand that most of you are working professionals and can miss a few classes because of timings, but nothing to worry. The recorded videos of all classes are also made available, which you can watch anytime. Component number 3. Next, we will give you access to our online test platform. Let me show you how it looks. We have made available a question bank of more than 6,000 questions for Store Officer exam. The question bank includes all previous questions of various UPSC exams like Civil Services, NDA, CDA, as well as recruitment exams of UPSC. The question bank has been subdivided in approximately 200 topics. Thus, you have flexibility of practicing only those topics where you feel the need. Every question has not only the answer but a detailed explanation. Thus, these questions are not only to assess you but also to make you learn new concepts with every question. Component number 4. Finally, we will make you go through full-length mock tests. These tests will be computer-based in the same format just like the actual UPSC exam. Please note that if you go through these 4 components, you need not study any other book, not even the previous year's paper, nothing else. If you are ready to put in your efforts, you can depend completely on us for 100% coverage of the syllabus. So go ahead. You can enroll on our website. You can check other details on our website like the fees, duration of course, timing of classes, demo online classes, sample study material, etc. The link is available in the description below. If you have any other queries, you may connect directly with our team via WhatsApp. The link is given in the description below. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel for other useful tips in the future. Thank you.